Hello YouTube, hello Facebook, hello the world overall. My name is Morgan Gavin and this is what's on my mind. Are you ready? Because here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Boop. Hey, how's it going, Sakura?
Shane, my name's Shane.
Sorry, Shane Sakura.
Yeah, Shane of Sakura, yeah.
Ah,
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man, doing good. Anyways, I want to, talk to you about, sorry about the horrendous view of my garage. That's the part the internet does not need to know about. About that screen door, about that ladder, about whatever the fuck that lollipop twins thing is in the corner. Alright, so I'm going to be doing kind of a unorthodox interview. I've got the camera going because apparently the Mobizen app is kind of crapping out on me whenever I try to do that. Because, you know, drama alert and all that. Killer Team Cancer! Speaking of which, yeah, Keemstar, you know, the thing that pops up, powers up Garlic Jr. Oh, and there is the man himself! Say hi to the camera! And the camera shall say hi in turn. Sorry, I'm not hyper yet. I need to... That's what I'm known for, my strange weird assness. And my ability to make myself even more creepy with this thing. Oh god, my face! No! My Yoda pop figure just fell. Doesn't matter. Alright, so, first off, like, what set you off about Keemstar other than his torrid love affair with every piece of ham in America?
Well, I do have quite a bit to say about Keemstar. Just like, I like Keemstar before. Like Keemstar, especially in the trick shotting community. He's been around for a long time. He was in phase and started for us, which is Team Amazon. So I've begun to like personally meet Keemstar myself, and he seemed alright at the time. Like I've been watching him for a while back when he was being the first trolling videos, and just over time, just like the way that just he's warped. Like, the internet's just warped him and just it's taken over his life, to be completely honest. And to be honest, the reason why I made that was because I was completely bored, man. Like, I've been editing COD for, like, 2.5 years, and I'm sick of it. Like, I'm honestly sick of editing just Call of Duty.
So you started branching out into, like, different aspects? Yeah. So, have you ever done any, sorry, I gotta go... knock out the meme questions here because apparently I'm a living meme. The internet made me like some weird science rejected date.
Videos about you. Like, I honestly think you're an awesome guy, to be honest.
Oh, thank you very much. I mean, like, if you ever want to use any of my content for like whatever purpose, then go for it. I actually have a vlog in which I accuse Keemstar of sexually abusing this one spiral sliced ham who was at Stater Brothers just minding his own business, and he kept going, he said spiral sliced was a safe word.
Keemstar's a mess.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually, back when I was first getting known on YouTube, sorry, Twitter. Actually, I was always known on Twitter. I just never knew how much. One never knows until one screams at a pizza. But I was being told that anytime that Keemstar would play Halo, he would ignore his daughter and everything else. And so I kind of bought into it because I was like, that guy's kind of a dick, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, I don't believe Keemstar is that garbage, that to the point where he would, like, neglect his own family. Because clearly, like, he's getting so much hate and he could quit at any time. But clearly, he's making some money off this, so... He's got to care about his daughter in like some capacity.
Oh yeah. I mean, that he made that perfectly clear. Like,
personally, if I found out that random kids were talking crap about my daughter on the internet, I'd be pretty mad too, to be completely honest.
Oh.
But just, it's not that Keemstar isn't like a terrible parent, it's just, he preaches one thing and then he does another. He's very much a hypocrite in that sense. Like, there's this one streamer, I forget his name, but he got doxxed by Keemstar recently. Like, Keemstar released this dude's public information. They found his Skype, and through that, through like various programs, he was able to find out his address. And this dude is regularly getting swatted, which is very dangerous because SWAT teams have ARs, and when they hear of like a bomb threat or that there's a hostage situation, you know, it doesn't always go so well.
No,
and,
it doesn't.
Actual lives are in danger because of that.
Yeah, it's like a online version of The Purge, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, do you gotta go? It's okay.
Alright. Sorry, my dad. You were saying, Gavin?
Oh, yeah, when I got a chance to talk to him, like, on Skype, I asked him about the whole thing, and he's like, no. Anytime I hear my, daughter asking me for something, anything at all, I pay extreme attention to it, and I'm a good parent, and, you know, I don't know where they could have gotten that idea, and he was just kind of quiet for a minute, and I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know either, so, I was just trying to verify because, you know, everything else, and so I actually joined in on a couple of his calls where he was in Minecraft and all that, and, you know, he was quiet, he was, you know, concentrating on the game, and he wasn't, you know, everyone has their offline persona and their YouTube persona, so I think I got a glimpse of his offline one, either that or he was just thinking of random shit to say to me if I fucked up extremely bad and pissed off a couple of his Minecraft friends, because they do take that game extremely seriously. Yeah.
Typically, the way that YouTube personalities work, I've been making YouTube videos for a long time on numerous different accounts. I used to make Minecraft videos a few years ago, and I was very hyper and energetic, but like all my friends in real life knew that I was a very quiet guy up until like 2 years ago. And there's another YouTuber by the name of Onision, and I've met him before, and he's extremely quiet, but he's like over the top insane in like all of his videos. And so yeah, I don't believe that Keemstar is truly a bad person, like at his core, but like it's just like these are real people getting involved, and I don't know, maybe it's just his ego. I don't know. He wants to feel like he's on top. But, I don't know, I'd be stressed out of my mind, too, if I had millions of people talking about me at once.
Yeah. Another thing that I wanted to know about, that I tried getting in contact with him about before I decided that I was probably going to insult him in the video or whatnot, was the whole drama between him, Colossal is Crazy, and Pyrocynical. He said that they betrayed him or something like that, and I was like, what? They just went off and did their own thing. What the hell?
Well, the thing about that is that Keemstar is a very loose definition of being betrayed, I guess. Like, literally, there's this one video Pyro made about Keemstar, and he was like praising him. He was like saying, oh yeah, Keemstar may not be the nicest guy, but he'll tell you as it is. And literally, the only thing he suggested was that he put a disclaimer in his videos. And then after that, Keemstar like makes like 10 Twitter videos about him, starts a rumor that he was like dating some French girl or whatever, which wasn't true as it turns out. So the dude is the pinnacle of sensitivity. Like, you say like you say a single insult about him, and then he'll just go off. Like, I'm not a bad person. I don't try to see bad in people. I don't like talking bad about people, but if you are genuinely that horrible of a person, then there's nothing I can really do. Like, if I want to be an asshole, I will be an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, but that's just my opinion personally. I understand he has like a very dedicated legion of fans.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. I'll let a lot of stuff slide, but on occasion I'll be like, okay, I've got to step up to bat here and, you know, kind of let them know who the hell they're dealing with and whatnot. There was, I'll swing back to Keemstar in a bit, or change it back to like editing anything other than a COD, but there's this one dude called Modella who asked me if I had a job, and I told him, yeah, I have several. I'm a YouTuber, I'm an author, sign waiver, ranch hand, and he's like, well, you upload like 8 videos a day. I'm like, well, that's because I record in such a way that I don't have to edit them very much, and I recently started putting in intros and outros to my videos, which they, you know, they're doing great. Yeah, they're fun. And then he started getting on my case about, oh, so what? I forget what he said, but he said something along the lines of, like, so you do realize that everyone's making fun of you, like memeing you and whatnot. And I told him, yes, I do. They're my fan base. Okay, I got famous off of screaming out a pizza. Okay, I expect them to kind of make fun of me, to poke fun at me, and if they get laughter or happiness or a smile because of me or at me, then you know what? I'll consider my job done, because at the end of the day, I know that they're just trying to blow off steam from stressful days. And then he's like, well, I just feel sorry for you since they're making fun of you. I'm like, don't do that. Don't feel bad for me. I know what I'm getting myself into. And I feel that, in a way, Keemstar's kind of the same way, but on a much more erratic level.
Alright, I'm gonna add something here. The thing about the COD community is that in the COD community, everyone hates each other. Everyone bullies each other. I'm like one of the most hated editors in the entire community, and I just don't let it bother me, because the thing is like they'll come off as intimidating on Twitter, but most of the people like that are making the jokes on this website are like huge freaking nerds. Like, they really are. They're a bunch of losers that like don't have a life, that spend all day on Twitter. Like, that's all they do, and that's all they care about. And like, if you ever like feel like they're like getting to you or whatever, just remember that they're nothing without, you know, random people following them. That's like, I used to care so much about what people thought about me on the internet, but then I'm just like, screw it. Like, now I'm at a point where I'm finally making the videos I want to make because I stopped caring about that.
Yeah. As soon as I got sick of like the whole 360 no-scope thing, and then the 720 and then the 1440, I'm like, all you're doing is jumping off a building, spinning around, and hoping to God you nail someone.
I just care if it's 60 FPS. That's all I care about. I just care about editing.
Yeah.
Like, I literally could care less about trick-shotting. It's like, it's so boring. I don't know why people are still doing it. But as long as they're giving me clips, I really don't care.
You mentioned that you are pretty much the most hated editor. Is it because that your edits are, or were, as the case, so good that you were just getting a lot of hate? You were getting accused of faking clips?
There was a video uploaded about me a year and a half ago where I broke down in a Skype call with this one dude named Zuska, and the whole video, I feel like the whole video was taken out of context, and people were made to believe that it was because I was kicked from a Call of Duty team, which is an incredibly cringy thing to do. But there's a lot more that was like talked about. Zuska brought up some very, very personal things of mine and kept holding them over my head or whatever. But I mean, honestly, Zuska hated that he had to put up that video. He put it up because because a bunch of my fans saw what happened, and they rampaged his Twitter, and they got his Twitter suspended because he was just going at me. But honestly, looking back at it now, we're chill now. Like, I was talking with him a few days ago, and we're chill.
Nice.
So honestly, the only people that still care about it are the CV nerds. There's this team called like CV that's mostly just made up of you know, Twitter nerds that like try to act hard on Twitter. You know, people with the black AVIs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I know the type.
Have you ever heard of a dude named Gopher?
Yes, I have actually. I think he might have been one of the guys in a random Skype call back when I was going into pretty much every Skype call. Damn auto answer. And he started in on me like, so why are you talking to kids? Why are you talking to kids? Aren't you like a 40-year-old virgin who lives in his parents' basement? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Like, what are you doing on the internet? And then I stopped for like 5 seconds, and he's like, oh my god, he's choking, he's so choking, he's not gonna know what to say, blah blah. And I'm like,
yeah, those are the absolute losers on Twitter.
Oh god, they are fun to deal with.
Try to act hard on social media to like cover up their insecurities.
Yeah, but I took a moment. I'm like, why are you so angry at me? What? We just met, and you're trying to tear me down because I'm a known person, and it would feed your ego if I were to break down in this call. So therefore you are the weaker one than I, and therefore I am taking pity on you.
Exactly.
And then he just was like, dude, you're a bitch, and then left the call.
That's what, yeah, that's like most of these people.
Yeah. But for them,
they expect you to act a certain way and to act like, if you're not funny on Twitter, because here's the thing, the COD community used to be based on skill. It used to be, if you were the best, you were at the top, but everyone now is exactly the same because standards have gotten as high as they could possibly get. So now it's based on how funny you are, or whatever, or your Twitter personality, and that's what gets you far now.
Yeah. Like, I've had people tell me on YouTube, like, you're not funny, I don't get your jokes. I'm like, well, I'm being real, I'm being myself. It's not about, my channel is not about being funny, it's about, you know, entertaining. If you get some entertainment or education or new information that you weren't previously aware about, then, you know, I can't really help you. I'm sorry. And they're like, oh, it's okay, we love you. I'm like, I love you too. Like, oh, I'm like, oh. Then they, I don't know. It's a very interesting experience. But going back to editing, I don't want to, this interview is about you. You are the great Shane Sakura. You can punch mountains with your eyebrows and they shall fall like wet noodles. I keep forgetting about that voice. It's like,
so,
yeah.
You were asking about my editing?
Yeah, like, do you just browse around YouTube, and if you find something interesting or something that you think to yourself, oh, I can make this a bit more, you know, artistic, or put my own twist on it? I think I just said that twice.
Yeah, I'm mostly a COD editor, but like, what I'm known for, at least with my editing style, is that like most people will find one style and stick to it. I really don't do that. I'll edit however I feel like, and like I'm very malleable like that. And it's only like that Keemstar. It was like the first like joke edit I've ever made. Like, quite frankly, I don't really hate anyone. Like I mean, why, like, there's already so much hate in the world, why would you just need to, like, continue spreading that around, or whatever, but, I've been sticking with indie lately, but my good friend Zanza said, well, not Zanza, Darky, he's very, very known in the editing scene, and he said that I'm very good, but just, like, I'm very generic, so I'm gonna try to, like, branch out and do other types of editing styles.
Yeah, I posted a blog a while back called Think of Your Edits as Movie Trailers, and I gave a bunch of hints about how to improve, like go for the third person perspective, make the Teamtage feel almost like a Western shootout, go for different types of music, just don't go for the whole whoop 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 kind of deal, because that's kind of the Taco Bell monster tacos of editing music, I want to say. I mean, it's not diarrhea, it's good, but at the same time, after a while of hearing it so many times, it just kind of loses its flavor. There's like swing, jazz, classical, rock, metal, and like, I'll have to send you the link after the interview and all that. Let's see what else, because I just really did this on a whim. I'm like, let's do an interview.
I can talk about other endeavors that I've been doing, I guess.
Hell yeah, go for it. Like,
I've also been taking videography a lot more seriously. I've been traveling a lot. I was in California 2 weeks ago. I went to San Francisco for a week, and then I went to Montero for 3 days, which is a town that's like 30 miles from the coast, and I made a little film reel out of that. I also made a Facebook too for like family stuff, and like it did that, and people seem to really like that. I'm planning a short film. I've had this screenplay ready since May, and I finally have enough money, and I have a producer to like go through with this. So I'm really excited about that. I'm working on an album, a little acoustic album. I love playing guitar.
Nice. I love randomly singing weird songs. So hell yeah, we should jam.
Yeah. I don't know if this is like a bang jam interview where I can ask you a question.
Oh, go for it. Go for it.
How's the writing going, I guess?
Oh, the writing? Oh, it's going absolutely wonderful. The fourth book is coming along great. It is a little bit confusing trying to remember like what happened in each universe, because I take a couple of weeks at a time to write each part. As for the 9th chapter, which I think I've got permission from Cancer 420 and Mysterious Voice to kind of email them parts and use them as kind of characters in it. So I have Cancer 420 as the meme lord, and Mysterious Voice as kind of...
I just bought like 3 of your books right now.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Thank you. There's also Wrath of Puppy Monkey Baby, and that one is psychotic. I'm not gonna lie, it's psychotic. It is beyond psychotic. It is...
Are there any drugs involved in this writing process?
Lots of caffeine.
I want to just ship you PCP and see what happens.
If you ship me PCP, I don't think I would ever take it. I'm not a drug user kind of person. Even though in my videos it's like, oh, what the hell is he on? Why is he talking so fast? I can't understand a thing. I want him off the internet right now.
I'm being interviewed.
Hey, Shane's mom. How's it going? Name's Morgan Gavin. Internet personality. Kind of awesome.
I actually have to go.
Oh, no problem, man. No problem.
Dinner, but it was a pleasure, doing this with you.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm definitely down for like any other stuff, like maybe a podcast or something.
Hell yeah, yeah. I've got a bunch of things that I've been meaning to try and do a podcast with a couple of people about. But I'll let you go. One more question. What are you guys having for dinner tonight?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask my mom.
Ooh, let's do that.
Hey, Mom! Morgan's dad wants to know what we're having.
It's gonna be like...
Yeah. Well, there you have it for the Gavin fans. I'm eating chicken with, I don't know what half that stuff is, but that sounds pretty good. So I'm gonna go. It was a pleasure talking to you, man.
Alright, you too, man. Thank you so much for joining me in the interview, and as always, I will see you guys like a beast in the next video. Peace. And that was Sakura Shane. Shane Sakura. I will put a link to his profile as well as to the his most recent video, as well as some of his other work, you know, just to give a kind of varied look as to his editing style and everything in the description below. If you like this video, hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, because I'm always uploading new content for you to enjoy. And as always, I will see you like a beast in the next video. Peace. So, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, because I'm always uploading new content for you to enjoy. And as always, I will see you like a beast in the next video. Peace.